All right, hey there. I did a little messing around. It's a little bit hard just because I don't know the student and kind of where their learning speed is. If it's a student that picks up new targets and objectives very quickly, or if it's a student who needs more time and objectives broken down more. So I did what I could. I have two different ideas and can brainstorm with you more at another time if you want. So this is the goal given visual supports. I did that in a field of 3 pictures to 5 activities. The 5 activities as part of the goal tells me is probably a learner who takes a little bit more time, but I'll show you the first thing I did was kind of a regular pace learner. So the first thing that I thought about was putting them all into one objective and then having a set of 80% across 5 days and then creating a new set of 5. Now, the problem with this is if they get stuck on 1 or 2 of these and the rest of these are mastered, then that could be problematic. But so for this, let's talk about this one first. So this is copy 1. I went over here to its own data sheet because it's specific for the different targets. And this would help you analyze if you're getting stuck on just a particular one. And what I do sometimes when I have this is that I'll watch this data, and if it gets stagnant, like say they're at 40 or 60%, consistently, but I can see maybe pencil is the one that's always getting missed, and maybe these other ones are getting mastered regularly. What I'll do is I'll create a new set, and I'll move on the ones that still need work, like pencil, and I will master out the specific ones. And what I would do then is I would come over here and go like mastered targets and start tracking which ones here they're mastering out and with dates or whatever. And then I might create that new set to be, 2 of the old ones that he or she hadn't mastered yet, and then some new ones. Or I might, if they're mastering all of them consistently, then I'll just create a new 5 altogether. So that's the first option to consider. So there's copy 1 here of the program sheet, and then the data collection. This would just have to be, you'd have to do this for several different ones. So like if you had another goal, you were doing the same type of thing, you'd have to create, another set of these down here. Anyway, you can play with the data sheet. You can create any sort of data sheets. The other option is if it is a student who learns the targets very slowly, then I would consider doing a graduated like this. So having the first target be just 1. And I saw you were trying to do this initially, but with each taking data on each one. The problem is if a student gets is slow to master something, that can be very frustrating because they're not mastering out and getting reinforced enough. So I would probably take 1 or 2 to begin with, depending on their learning speed, and target that one. And then as they learn each one and master it, then you can keep them in there as kind of a random rotation and continuing circling back to that spiral learning. So they're continuing to practice these. So for this data sheet, I just use the regular one. Because this is just a 1 target objective to start with, I just merge cells here so that my staff would know you really only need to do 5 targets in a day, and then you can take data on that. But as they get to be, 5 targets in a set in an objective, then I'd probably go back to the 10 trials in a day. So I hope that makes sense and that helps. I will send this back over to you to look at and play around with. I didn't look at any of your other goals. I just thought that would give you some ideas. So I have copy, and I've colored them so they're easy to tell. So the program sheet here is red. This is the matching data sheet. And then the program sheet is orange, and this is the matching data sheet. So I hope that helps.